What if I told you there's more to our planet's oceans than scientists have ever told us? Imagine what mysteries are concealed fathoms deep in the largest, deepest water bodies on Earth. All of us already know that the highest place on Earth is Mount Everest, and we've seen many trying to conquer the peak, and many losing their lives in trying to do so. And while Mount Everest is the highest point in the world, Mariana Trench is the deepest, and that's probably all you know about it so far. The secrets this place conceals may be far beyond your imagination, and a place so deep and dark can only be home to the strangest creatures on Earth. And in this video, I'm going to tell you all about it, so make sure you keep watching it till the end. Now let's begin uncovering its mysteries. The Deep Trench is located on the east of the Philippines, in the world's largest ocean, the Pacific. It's actually situated near the Mariana Islands, and that's where the name comes from. The Mariana Trench stretches 1,500 miles, and is a V-shaped furrow. It's not the length of it that's impressive, it's the immense depth. We've talked about Everest earlier, so to get a better idea of how deep the Mariana Trench is, imagine this. If Mount Everest is placed into the Mariana Trench, then you'd have to climb it all the way up, then swim another mile upwards in order to reach the surface. It's more than 11,000 meters deep to be exact. Now, you must be wondering, how can life even survive in a place so deep? You're not alone. For a long time, it was believed that there is no life in the Mariana Trench. Emptiness was the only thing that could be found in a place so viscously deep. But everything changed in 1958, when the Soviet ship Vityaz falsified this belief. Life was discovered 7,000 meters deep by scientists, along with evidence that there were more creatures living there, unaffected by the depth, including various kinds of bacteria, invertebrates, mollusks, and even various unidentified creatures or monsters. In 1970, a Swiss researcher, Jacques Piccard, was the first to attempt an official expedition to the depths of the ocean, and with the help of Trieste, the deep-water bathyscaphe, he was able to reach the Challenger Deep, the lowest point of the ocean. They could only stay there for about 20 minutes, but that was enough time to see for themselves that there existed life in the depths of the Mariana Trench. However, you should know that the atmosphere there has such immense pressure that even iron can bend there. It's 1,100 times higher than the average sea level atmosphere. But the native creatures of the Mariana Trench, such as the huge clamps and bizarre subspecies of fish, are indifferent to this monumental pressure. And this is not even the strangest fact discovered about this place. Years later, Jacques Piccard's notes from his logbook were declassified, and what was revealed may send chills down your spine. The researcher recounts a horrifying incident nearly halfway into the abyss. He saw a huge disc-shaped entity accompanying their bathyscaphe through the porthole. He further says he could clearly see the mysterious entity looking at them, but it disappeared just after a few minutes. It is still a mystery what or who that was. It could be a creature from a mysterious underwater civilization. And wait, there's more. In 1985, Glomar Challenger lowered the Hedgehog into the depths to study the mysterious cavity, and what was discovered was a whole new level of strange. Sounds that were never heard before were recorded by the computer. The sounds were so powerful that cables that supported the probe stretched almost to breaking point. They tried to bring up the device to the surface to see what was actually happening, but the Hedgehog wouldn't come up. Later, marks on the device showed that in the deep, dark depths, something had clenched the device and wasn't letting go. After a struggle, and only when the unknown force had released it, the machines were finally able to bring it to the surface, and the only explanation for the marks on the probes was that it had been in the jaws of a monster. The condition of the cables and the platform was horrible. Only a vicious monster could have done this. However, the official statement after this incident, to pacify the frightened team members, was that the platform was damaged by a rock, but the crew knew that such marks were not caused by just a rock. Only an enormous, powerful monster could have done this. Another thing put forth by the official statement was that nothing new had been discovered. Interestingly, the base of the Mariana Trench consists of multiple mountains, but the exact area that was studied was rather barren, which means that there were no rocks that could have done the damage to the probe. Moreover, if a mere collision is what happened, then why didn't the onboard instruments simply alert the crew? And what about the eerie, heart-rending sounds that were discovered? This remains a mystery to date. After a while, a more sensational narrative of this event was presented by biologists. They had reviewed all the reports from the event and then presented the verdict that a huge relic, a monster, named the Megalodon shark had attacked the platform and damaged the cable. This is not an ordinary shark. It's an ancient creature that weighs 50 tons and is 20 meters long. And it was considered extinct. That's right, the Megalodon shark was believed to have been extinct more than 1.5 million years ago. and if there's any truth to this report, then the Megalodon shark has not entirely disappeared. Instead, is very much alive in the depths of the mysterious Mariana Trench. And this claim was not based on mere theoretical observations. In fact, an enormous tooth, almost the size of a human hand, was discovered, and only after a thorough study was it concluded that it did indeed belong to the extinct monster, the Megalodon. The strange, eerie events did not stop. Years later, a Japanese dry cargo ship received a huge blow to its side while crossing the Mariana Trench, badly shaking the ship and making it jump. With no obstacles in sight and the surface of the water being calm, this was indeed a bizarre incident. The crew of another vessel, the Federico Padre, when crossing the Marianas, witnessed something unexplainable. They saw an enormous column of water jet towards the sky, which was only something an underwater beast could do. Imagine how terrifying this would have been for the sailors. And just recently, scientists discovered a jellyfish in the Mariana Trench, which looks like an outer space creature, an alien. The creature has been captured on video, with its eerily elongated tentacles, and it glows red and yellow. It belongs to the Crossota genus of jellyfish. The motionlessness of its body indicates that it's ready to lure its prey. And this deadly creature was discovered in a lesser known part of the trench, which is named the submarine peak of the Enigma. The mysterious Mariana Trench and all the disturbing creatures it is home to shows that many secrets lie in the depths of our oceans, and many dangerous creatures are yet to be discovered. So, this was all about the deepest part of the Earth, for now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in knowing more, subscribe to our channel.